had picked up this chair off of, I was on a Facebook group and somebody posted that it's not their chair, but they just noticed that there was a free chair that was on the side of the road. So I think it had been sitting out for like a day or two and no one picked it up because it was not in any condition to be of use. Like the whole canvas part of the backing just completely ripped. The rope that strings it together was just not even in shape to be like having tension anymore. I had taken it because I saw the potential in it, but the only thing is that it didn't come with the cushion, it just came with the frame, the chair. So I take it home, I fix it up, we completely get rid of the old string that they used and put paracord on there because it's a pretty strong type of string. It's used for parachutes. Anyways, and then my mom had helped me sew up the tear, the massive tear, and then we washed it, of course. But I was always just kind of on the market for the cushion in one way, shape, or form. Like there has to be somebody just selling the cushions. So I had looked on eBay like earlier this month and somebody was selling just 2 cushions by itself. The cushions were in pretty poor shape and it was on an eBay bid. So he had the starting bid at like $200. For 2 cushions that were, in my opinion, really bad shape. So I had negotiated with that buyer saying like, hey, if your bid doesn't end up, if no one ends up bidding, do you think you can sell me one of the cushions for maybe like $100? And he had agreed to that, but unfortunately or probably more fortunately, somebody actually ended up bidding, and so a different buyer won those 2 cushions. Which I wasn't upset about because I did think $100 was kind of steep to be paying for the cushions that were in pretty shoddy shape. So anyways, fast forward to yesterday. I was on Facebook Marketplace, as we do, and somebody had listed the chair for I think like $200. It was something really, really reasonable. The chair frame with the cushion, but I didn't need the chair frame, and there's actually 2 versions of this chair. One is taller and one is shorter, and so I have the shorter version. I was like surprised that it didn't sell because $200 is really, really, really fair for this chair. It's going for like $1,000+ on First Dibs, Cherish, and all those places. And so anyways, I negotiated and I said, hey, I actually don't need the chair frame, but I would like to buy the cushion off of you. And I noticed that your cushion is probably not for that chair, it's for the shorter chair, which is the chair frame I have. So would you be willing to sell the cushion to me for $60? And he agreed to that. And the better part is that the chair came with like a leather pillow. I don't know if it's like a headrest or like lumbar support, but nonetheless, it came with an add-on basically. And I just did the leather conditioning, which you guys just saw, and the leather is actually in beautiful shape. I actually kind of like that it looks a little bit distressed because it kind of looks like more worn in, a little bit more like loved, well loved. Moral of the story is it's a patient game. I was so ready to bite the bullet and buy that $100 cushion, and I ended up getting a $60 one, no shipping, because I was a Facebook Marketplace, I didn't have to pay for shipping. And I was able to get that for $60, and it's in beautiful condition. I couldn't be happier. Something else I got off Facebook Marketplace is this. I don't even know what you call this. Is it like a nightstand? Is it a chair? Who knows? But as you can tell, it's made from a bunch of plywood pieces that have just been glued together, and I think it looks so sick. It was titled as like a work in progress project. I'm assuming this was like the first iteration of this chair design, whatever, and maybe the designer decided otherwise or decided to optimize it in a different way. I think it looks really good in this corner with my other plants, the IKEA lamp, and just like the softness coming from the curtains. And then yeah, it feels very Scandinavian in this corner, which is not my intention, but I really like how also the sun peeks through. I'm so excited. This plant is the coolest plant I own. It looks like kale. Wow. Thank you. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm planting it. I just saw a YouTube video where somebody started the seed from indoors to kind of give it a more sheltered environment to start growing, and you can kind of monitor it more. My friend Sarah told me when she worked on a farm for one summer that even farmers mess up. And they're farmers, so I've only tried this one time, so might as well give it a second shot. Second time's a charm, or third time. But that's why I'm trying this different method of trying to grow it in a different canister before I actually plant it. Well, two reasons. The first reason is I don't have enough planters back here to even be planting all this produce. It's kind of one of those things that it's like you'll get there when you get there. If these seeds end up becoming successfully rooted and they start to grow, that's when I'll figure out what to do and how to house them. But for now, I'm just gonna start from seed. The next thing I'm gonna use is this carton. It's, I honestly don't even know what this is. It was trash day the other day, and I think this missed the trash when the trash guy came by and picked it up, so it was just on the floor, so I just picked it up and used it. So I think I'm gonna plant the tomato seeds in here. That should be good enough. Just plant the rest in here. Wow, I feel like these are so responsive. The second you water it, it just perks up. So this is Japanese eggplant, and this is jalapeno, and then these are just green onions. Alrighty, time to bring these guys inside. And the idea too with this curtain is you can kind of create a humidity chamber, which supposedly is supposed to also promote its growth. So we'll see if that does anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, that was just perfect. That's pretty sturdy, because if it's dropping on our most expensive possession, a car.
That's fine.
forget, David.
Chapter 1. Word 1. First one. Table of contents. Oh man, this looks long.
We'll see. Okay, yes, there we go.
Just saving the best for last.
Oh wait, we just called it.
Hi! Oh my god, I have food in my mouth.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Happy housewarming.
Dude, come on.
Hi again!
I didn't know.
I want to see the video.
Happy housewarming. Happy housewarming. Look at George's legs. Oh. Look at George's legs. Wow. Look. Happy housewarming. Happy housewarming. Is it my face in there?
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Beautiful.
Oh wait, this guy who lives here.
I just tried doing a little bit. Never mind. I was trying to do like a... Is this thing still on? I'm such an actress.
That's funny, babe.
Picked up the vlog camera in a long time. And you know why? It's because we haven't done any renovations. Our renovations have stopped for like a month, would you say?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So I'm feeling back in action. I'm feeling inspired. We went on a whim to go look at some tiles the other day. Well, it's kind of not really on a whim. Like, I wanted to look at tiles because I had a strong vision of what I wanted, which was a like dark, deep green, like a swamp green. A swamp green. I wanted a really deep green tile. And I was looking at like Home Depot, Lowe's, and their offerings. And so we went to Floor & Decor because we needed to do a return. And we just checked out their tile as well. And they had the exact green that I was looking for. So that was last Saturday. Today is Thursday. We're about to go buy out the whole store's inventory to cover, what was it, 50 square foot worth? We're gonna start with doing the laundry room. And then if we like it enough, or if we have extra tiles, which I don't think we will do the restroom. I think that when we were gearing up to do hardwood flooring, that was kind of like the only thing that was on our mind. And then tile was kind of like a secondary thing because I think it was like a non-essential, it wasn't necessary for us to do, but I think the more that I'm like really enjoying the place and enjoying the house and living in it, I do feel like it would be a disservice to not kind of just finish it off and do the two kind of pending rooms, which are the laundry room and the upstairs second restroom. We're going into doing tile pretty blindly. All I know is that from seeing so many YouTube videos of like DIYers redoing their space, they always like tackle doing tiling, but you don't see them really tackling doing hardwood flooring install, and that has to say something, right? Like, it has to be much easier to do. At least I'm saying that now. I don't know if I should be biting my tongue later, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier to do, so that's why we're kind of more relaxed going into this. We back, baby! This time you look a lot less like you're in dread.
Dread?
Yeah. The Home Depot lady says that David looks very depressed every time he goes in because he just looks so stressed, while I look happier every time because we're getting closer to my project completion. Here it is in all of its glory. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I think we need... Yeah, I think we need, oh, okay, wow, they are actually running low, so good thing we came. Just dropped $829 at Floor & Decor. Honestly, not as bad as I thought. I think we were
about the grout.
Yeah, I think we were guessing around like $750, but that's because we weren't including grout in that. That was a quick in and out session.
We're going in and out?
Oh, in and out. In and out.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go here. My bad, hold on.
In and out.
We gotta unpack, baby, before we go to in and out.
In and out. In and out. You know another thing that they don't tell you about installing tiles? Okay, maybe I just didn't research enough. There are like 40 grout colors to choose from. I feel like most people go in thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go with white because, you know, white is pretty or like white is clean. But what you don't realize or what you don't think about when you're installing these things is that tile is constantly being used, constantly being wearing and tearing, and it eventually just turns gray brown anyways, so might as well just start with gray brown, right?
Or black.
Or black, yeah. That's kind of like, I was going in thinking, oh, we're probably gonna lean more doing like a white color. We ended up, what was it? Sand beige? No. It wasn't sand beige. That was the other one.
I don't remember what it's called. Something beige.
We ended up going with like a light browny type of...
Beige.
Yeah, a beige. Yeah, a beige. We ended up going with a beige grout. And that literally, that was like my first option I chose. I didn't even allow myself to look at the rest of the 39 options. I just went with it. I'm telling you, be decisive. Be decisive. Be decisive.
I've also taken a green one. Was it green?
Oh, there was a green one? Yeah, there was blue grout too.
Yeah.
It was like blue and sparkly. Who wants that? That's so ugly. There's like some really questionable...
Like gold ones.
Yeah, there's like really questionable like tile designs too that are like $20 a square foot, and you're like, who's buying this? But then I don't know, maybe people that want to flex on their money, but it's just like so ugly. It's like, who would buy that? And it costs a lot. Ridiculous. We meet again. Hopefully this is the last time I have to deal with painting, and more specifically painting molding. It's a pain in my ass. Wow, that's so creative what you did. Yay, let's put it on our bed now.
We should,
We are heading to IKEA again. Gotta breathe more. We're going to IKEA to get the blinds. Hopefully this is the last time we're going to get blinds. We've spent around $200 already on blinds and about to spend like $70 more, which is like, I guess it's both like a good, it's a good and a bad thing. Good thing is like, this is probably the most expensive thing we've bought for the whole move-in, but also bad because it's just blinds. Nothing fancy. Hedge.
hedge.
Hey. No, I think it's more like, hey.
Oh, a hedge?
It's like that with that accent, like, hey. Hey. I think that's how the Northern Europeans say it. Hey.
Hedge.
The J is silent. Hey. It's so good to see you. Hey.
Hedge.
Hey.
Hedge.
This is the worst time to come to IKEA. Everyone's back to school shopping, and it's a Saturday afternoon. Abort mission. Abort mission.
Hedge. We gotta buy the curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
but-
guess Yeah. I guess there's gonna be less lollygaggling from me.
Yes. I'll get to go home and eat my
Bummer.
coronavirus basket.
He just wants to go home.
Wonder we're showing?
A little lower.
Something like that. Is that in the middle? I think so, right?
Can you duck your head a little bit?
Oh. There's totally a stud there.
Cool! As I'm recording and not helping at all. You got it! See ya!
See ya.
Yeah! This one's yours.
Wow.
It's currently 4:45. We're having dessert before dinner. But hey, who makes the rules here? We do. This cookie is black sesame caramel. It was quite a hassle to make, but it's delicious. So I guess that's all that matters.
Okay, it goes into the wall. And then switch cameras.
Wow! How spooky would that be if we saw something? Oh.
Some people said that they saw like dead rats and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's very believable.
Cool.
It's pretty clean in there.
It should be. It's just drywall.
Okay, now let's put it in my mouth. You want to try your mouth?
No.
I don't think this is seeing it. Oh, I see it. Wow, dentists should use this. You got some plaque there, but that's natural. I see your retainer. This will be a good reminder if I need to take the toothbrush to the back of my teeth.
Oh, yours is clean.
Oh, mine's not bad because to the bottom.
Well, yours are clean. What? Kind of clean. Oh yeah, yours are cleaner than mine.
In between, the front one though needs a little bit more flossing. Now I know.
Oh,
Thanks to the endoscope.
it's a Borescope.
Borescope.
Endoscope is smaller. Actually, it's almost the same.
Where else could this go? In my ear?
Yeah, push the button.
I don't think I
Nuts.
want to see what's in my ear.
Okay, time to shove it in your ear.
You do it. Do you see all that earwax? This is like, whoa, this is like the quality of point and shoot cameras back in the day.
Yeah, HD camera.
Wow. Just selfie from my Borescope. The funnier part is that we did this after we stuck it in the wall, not before, while it was perfectly clean.
It's clean.
Okay, back to work.